Welcome, everybody, to episode 53 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
I'm Justin.
How we doing, Justin?
I'm good. Good.
Dude, thank God we got through the weekend here. We got through last week, too, which was episode 52.
Yep.
We had to watch it back.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to get used to seeing us on camera.
Yeah. Like, you don't have to see it. You don't have to edit it.
No, I know. But still, like, having to watch it back now, it is odd.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I was, like, editing episode 52, I was looking at you and me, and, like, we do certain things in the camera. I'm like, maybe I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
And
I'll have to go check it out. And then I'll notice all my weird tics and everything.
Yeah.
But otherwise, though, it was a good weekend. We played a decent amount of COD, but the biggest thing was the Super Bowl that we ended up watching, which was pretty big. So congrats to the Los Angeles Rams.
Yep. Big win for them.
Yeah. It was a really, really good game. I was happy about that.
Yeah. I like the game, too. I'm sure a lot of other people thought the game was boring, but that was... Like, what do you want from the game?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, when I think of a boring game, I think of one being like a complete blowout. You know what I mean? That's what I think of as like as a boring game.
Yeah.
But this was like a super close game. They were playing really good, playing really close. I thought it was everything but that.
Yeah, my definition of a boring game is like a low scoring game.
Yeah, it could be that.
If it's 7-0, that's super boring.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree. But it was good. I felt bad for, I mean, obviously, like you're always going to, for the Bengals because they worked so hard and they hadn't made it there in so long, and they just came up short. But they've definitely got some good players on that team. And Joe Burrow, he's obviously insane.
Yeah.
So he's a young guy. He's got plenty of time to make it there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, sorry to all the Bengal fans, but
yeah, dude,
that was expected.
There were so many more Bengals fans than there were Rams fans, it seemed like. It seemed like most people were against the Rams.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's just because, like, everyone likes the underdog.
Yeah.
And because Cincinnati hasn't been to the playoffs in, 60-something years or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time. And they made it to the Super Bowl. Like, that never happens.
Yeah. So. It was a weird Super Bowl, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Seeing them in there. But, no, it was pretty good. It was that, and then we ended up watching some of the Call of Duty events that were going on too.
Yeah.
Which they were, they were whatever, nothing really crazy. We were happy to see Boston do okay.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday was good.
Yeah.
And then Sunday was whatever.
Yeah, Sunday was like 2 games.
Yeah.
But no, Boston, they did play. They won their first game.
Yep.
And then they ended up losing their second game, but they played against Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah, they
FaZe
lost
is insane.
Yeah. Not surprised. So,
no.
Whatever.
No, they put up a game against them, so I was happy about that.
Yeah.
But no, the biggest thing we want to talk about today, since it is Monday, it's the start of Season 2.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day as well.
Hope you guys spend it with someone you guys care about.
Yeah, exactly, right? So if you don't have anybody to spend it with, then you can go spend it on COD.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Because they went and dropped it on the same day. So I'm excited for it. It feels like Season 1 has been forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like 90,000 years, and now we're finally coming up to Season 2, and it's here. We haven't played it yet. After we film this and we part ways, we're definitely going to go hop on and try it out.
Yeah.
But the patch notes, we looked through them a little bit. Dude, there is so much shit.
Yeah. I haven't looked through the patch notes
Me either.
Me either. Literally, I was watching a video before this, to see what was up. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the updates.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like from what the patch notes are, more or less, is going to be like a ton of weapon balancing and weapon tuning.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking down at the screen. By the way.
Right. Yeah, because I've got it up on my computer, like the main bit of stuff that's going to be added.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a bunch of weapon tuning that's going on, which I don't think they've really done much of since the game has been launched.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
I mean,
like a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I feel like a lot of guns in this game, I don't know. Some of them are OP, but I don't think a ton of them are nuts. I think some people would completely disagree with me, but all of them kill fast. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the one thing. It's like kind of the MW2 rule, or law, whatever you want to call it, is all the guns are really good. So is there really one standout OP gun,
Yeah.
I guess you could say in that game it would have been like the ACR and the UMP were like the two god guns in that game.
Yeah.
But literally every AR you could destroy in that game, and same thing almost every sub. But every AR was ridiculous in that game. In this game, most of the guns are really, really good. At least the ones that everyone's going to use, like the MP40, the STG, the Automaton, most of the LMGs, like they're all insane. You know?
Yeah, I mean, with the weapon balancing, we'll just have to like play more and see if it actually affects anything. I don't think we're going to notice anything. If anything, we'll notice like recoil. That's because the time to kill is already like super fast. I don't think we're going to notice that too much.
Yeah, unless they did some real nerf to the damage in the guns.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I mean, we'll have to go see. The thing I'm worried about is with this new update, there's a couple new guns that are going to be in here. And man, like we've talked about in previous episodes, like it's always the seasoned guns that they add in that are absolutely broken beyond belief.
Yeah.
Like they have was a KG M40. It looks like an LMG. I'm not worried about that. But then there's this gun, the Whitley. Bro, I'm already shaking in my boots over that gun, dude.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if they make any guns better than like the current guns now, that's gonna be crazy because like the guns now are already good.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think it's possible, but you know, if Infinity Ward finds a way somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I think what it'll do, if anything, is it's just going to be like you'll have that choice between the MP40 and the Whitley.
Yeah.
Which, like I was just saying with Modern Warfare 2, you might as well, like, if you're going to keep that gun the same, just make every gun, like, up to that level.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
of ridiculousness.
Yeah.
You know, fire rate's insane, all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, all the DLC weapons should just be worse than the current guns.
They should be.
That's
right?
what they should be.
Yeah, they should be because you have to go and earn them, you know?
Yeah.
And like,
they're not going to be, though.
No, they never are. At least like I remember in Cold War, like you talked about that. Every single one of those, there was at least one gun in the season update that was absurd.
Yeah,
know?
literally.
Yeah,
and like I'm sure when we jump in, like everybody's going to be using the DLC weapons, which is, I mean, like everyone's going to try out the new gun right away. But we'll test it out and see like how it is.
Yeah, and at what rank that you get it to, because I'm not too sure. Within the battle pass, at what level you get those guns?
Yeah. Like, what are they? Normally, isn't it like 15 and like 45 or something like that?
Yeah, somewhere. It's like in the first half of the battle pass. A side note with the battle pass, I saw something that they added in at tier 100 is they have a cool skin. I think that's the only thing that I'm like a little bit excited for so far, like right off the rip, from my limited viewing of it.
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing. Like they always add like a skin at the end.
Yeah.
That's it.
But this one actually looks kind of good though. You know, because sometimes they're okay and they're not like
it's for one of the operators.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I'm not too sure which one it is, so I hope it's one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Well, in this one,
if you don't buy the other two operators, then we can't get the skin.
Yeah.
So it has to be for, I think it's Anna. That's a free operator, which that just makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
You got to go and spend more money to buy operators.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is for her. Yeah, because, well, I don't know, because it says right in here, in season's Gustavo.
Oh, so maybe it's
he's
him.
the one in season. It has to be him. Can you imagine if it's for her and you have to go buy her?
Well, yeah, that'd be
dumb.
That'd be really dumb.
That'd be terrible.
Spending more money. Yeah.
The season, the tier 100, you have to go and buy another person to actually have it be worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, no, I mean, the new operators, like, I'm always whatever about that. You know, like they're pretty standard of the mill, or whatever. There's nothing really crazy about them. I don't know. I like never get excited about that stuff. Just because there's nothing different that each operator offers.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're just different people.
Yeah,
that's it. Like I would much rather. We've talked about it. Like if you had one person and it's yourself and you just customize everything.
Yeah.
Then it's unique. I don't care about all the operators.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not attached to any of them.
No, me either. It's just, like, there's a couple of the guys that are from the campaign, and if you really care about it, you can play as them, but I don't at all.
Yeah.
You know? It would be one thing, like, if it was in Rainbow Six. You know how each one of those person is, like, they're all specialized? You know? That's different. And same thing, like if they were Black Ops 4 or whatever, they have a special ability. Yeah, exactly.
Well, because then it matters.
Exactly.
But this, like, you don't get an advantage because you're a guy or a girl.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing different about them.
Yeah.
You know, it would be one thing, like, I always thought something that they could always implement with it, because they have, I don't think this is a thing in the game, but they all have, like, specific guns that they use, like their weapon of choice.
Yeah, like their favorite gun.
Yeah, like why don't they just say, hey, with that person, like his main gun's the MP, like Wade, he's the MP40 guy or whatever. Yeah. Why don't they give like an extra damage boost if you play with him with that gun or with subs?
Yeah. Well, you know I mean? Yeah. If anything, it should be like extra XP or something.
Yeah, it could be
not damage boost because that'd be.
Well, yeah, then there'd be certain people they'd abuse.
Yeah.
You know,
like us.
Yeah,
because I would only run Wade if that was the case.
No. But something along those lines that gives you some incentive to play with a certain operator. Mm-hmm. But right now, it's just got like 3 new skins, and I don't really care too much about the people themselves.
Yeah,
like the outfits they wear is cool.
Yeah, and that's been like the past 3 years. Ever since Modern Warfare came out, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Ever since the season pass in general has been introduced to COD.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can go through like. The main stuff like zombies, multiplayer, and any of the maps that have been added and whatnot. I have some notes pulled up here too. So
okay.
Well, I guess we can just start off with the new maps.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's 2 new maps, Gondola and Casablanca.
Yep.
Before we even get to those 2, I wonder what's going to happen with the what was the map? USS Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that was rumored? And I don't know if they're going to add that in later on or push it or something. That was a rumor. It was almost confirmed, and it hasn't shown up in season 2.
Yeah,
which, kiss the high heavens, thank God it's not here.
Yeah,
because they have these 2 maps instead. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about them. Do you have any notes on if they're large, small maps or what the deal is with them?
I don't have notes on the maps, but I know Casablanca is a smaller map. I've seen the layout of it online. And Gondola, I haven't seen any of that. I don't even think Gondola is released in the game yet. I'm pretty sure Casablanca is the only one where you can go into private match and play it.
Okay.
And I was gonna say USS Texas, it could be they could add it later on in season 2, like they did in Cold War. They added the new maps, and then they added throwback maps.
Yeah.
Later on, so
yeah, no, I'm excited for the new map. All I see from the photo is a lot of windows, and I get scared instantly.
Casablanca?
Yeah.
There's I've seen some videos of it. It's it's super tight.
Okay.
There's a lot of places corners.
Yeah.
And a lot of breaking through stuff. So, I mean, it'll work out for people that play fast, but it's just run and die.
Right. Now, definitely going to be you're either frying on that map, getting a bunch of kills, or you're just getting absolutely smoked.
Yep.
You don't have average games on there. It's like DOS House.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'll be excited for it. I mean, I like this map, and then I like just the fact they even have new maps in there is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope they make their way into the rotation, because man, that map that we were playing all the time, in Control for a little bit. Again,
Castle.
Yeah, no, not Castle. But Castle's one of them, but the other one too.
Paradise.
Paradise. Mm-hmm. What the heck? That map was around for a little bit. It was a new map, and then we never got to see it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I hope these maps don't meet the same fate where we play them a whole bunch, and then they're literally ghosted. Never get to see them again.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so I have no idea.
Yeah. So those, I mean, it's nice that they're adding, 2 new maps. Hopefully Gondola's, not that bad. And Casablanca.
Yeah, no, Gondola looks dark.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
It looks very dark.
Yeah.
But it could be just from the photo.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it's not as bad. But it looks like there's maybe an indoor area as well. So there's the outdoor and the indoor, which is kind of cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then with that, they added a new vehicle and then arms race.
Yeah.
In there. Wasn't arms race, was that in Cold War?
Yeah.
So adding that game mode back in, I think it says in season. So I don't know if that's going to be
now or later on.
Yeah, I think that means later.
Yeah.
They'll add that in. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Will we play it? Maybe.
If it requires a challenge, we'll play it.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
If not, no, we're not going to play.
Well, that's the thing now is with some of these game modes that they add in, like that one in particular, I'd imagine they might go and do a season challenge,
Yeah.
to throw it in there.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah.
I'm kind of iffy about that.
Yeah, right.
We'll see how it is.
And
then what they add in the little thing for Valentine's Day, the teddy bear.
Yeah, the Valentine's Day event.
That was the biggest drop.
Yeah. If you're a flamethrower, then you turn into a teddy bear.
Yeah. That was the biggest drop of season 2.
But I mean, I'm looking at like some of the other notes too. Like this update, like overall, like it's huge. Like it's a really big update, but it fixed like a lot of bugs. I guess one that like really like applies to us is control.
Okay.
So it looks like, oh look, they fixed a bug where it prematurely ends.
Oh, thank gosh!
Finally.
Revelation.
Yeah. So now we can finally play control and not question, oh my god, it's going to end or not.
Yeah.
So they fixed that. Oh wow, late match joiners are now able to spawn in.
Wow, amazing.
What we complained about like a few episodes ago.
Oh yeah.
Swapping to spectate / different teams now consistently update the lives left.
Thank
which
God.
is good because if you or I, like we were dead and we're watching like each other's screen, POV, like we wouldn't know if someone's actually up or not.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't count.
Yeah. No, yeah, and we would go check the like the leaderboards, and then everyone have skulls, but it would say that there's 2 people left.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty nice. And last player live warning now consistently appears. Which I never really had like a problem with that. I didn't even notice it. Like,
yeah.
If you're last alive, I thought it told you that you were last alive. Like your character's like last alive.
Yeah, I don't know, because in Control, I can't remember how many times like we've been in that situation. Mm-hmm. I know in Champion Hill it does that.
Yeah,
it'll say like make it count or whatever.
Yeah,
you're by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hey man, I guess we'll take a win when we can get one, for Christ's sake.
Yeah,
and leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it'll be good to have some things in Control actually working as they should have.
Yeah,
but
we can we can jump to the other game mode that like we also have been playing a lot, and we haven't really been playing Control all that much just because you've been on like a grind of another game.
Oh yeah,
and
Assassin's Creed.
I've been doing just like operator, like as many challenges as I can. So Champion Hill got updated.
Oh, thank God.
This is interesting.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, how did they make this even greater?
So there will be no longer be 2 consecutive buy rounds at the beginning of every Champion Hill 2v2 private match.
Okay.
Oh, so it's only private match? We never noticed that.
Yeah.
We're not in private matches.
Yeah.
A bug has been resolved that resulted in players losing perk and field upgrades in private matches.
I don't think I ever got that.
Yeah, this only says private matches.
It's all private match stuff?
Spawn improvements have been made.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing that really applied.
Yeah.
So it's all private match stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, because like Champ Hill, again, we talk about it sound like a broken record. Mm-hmm. That's like the one thing that's actually kind of nice, because there's nothing really, it's so simple that they can't possibly screw it up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except when they get rid of it. That's when they screw it up.
Oh, spawn improvements for teams of 3. That's fair.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I know there's one guy that I was messaging today on Twitter, someone who listens, and he was talking about how he plays Champion Hill. I don't know. I can't remember though if he's
playing solos.
Yeah, he's playing solos, so that's not bad. But when we were playing trios, when it got deleted, the spawns were. I mean, it was totally different. Those maps are so small that trying to spawn 3 people on there, it gets real mixy real quick.
Yeah, you literally spawn into people's line of sight. Like if you're playing players that no spawn, you can just watch them and they'll spawn right in front of you.
Yeah, so I can see it being fixed for 3v3. 2v2 is pretty predictable. It's there's not really much to fix, so it makes sense why they didn't do anything to it. I don't think they added any for it, but I'd be excited for would be new maps for Champion Hill.
Yeah, I hope they do that. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do that eventually and add them, but because right now, like, there's 4?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, 4 maps.
Yeah, there's Airfield, there's Market, there's the one with the 2 wooden houses on each side, I guess you want to call them that. And then, what's the 4th one? Am I losing it right now?
Oh, the railroad.
Yeah, railroad
map.
Yeah, because I guess they all revolve around the circle there.
Yeah.
So they need to go take one and push it somewhere.
Yeah, literally.
Just fit another
or just spawn us somewhere else.
Yeah, right.
Like
off field.
Yeah.
Yeah, way off base.
Yeah. So, I mean, they didn't really fix anything in duos, which, I mean, that's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not broken. But, I mean, that's nice that they fixed spawns and trios.
Yeah. Now, for everybody who plays in trios, that's a huge W. Because I can only imagine it's very frustrating having to deal with that.
Yeah. Because we played it. There have been plenty of times where we got spawn trapped.
Yeah. Now, it's way harder to play. It's just, it's so much more to think about. So good thing they got that all fixed for them. Is there anything else in there that you were looking through the patch notes you wanted to mention? Because
I mean, like, I don't want to go too thorough, because for the most part, like, again, we haven't tested any of this stuff, and it's like we're just gonna jump in and play.
Yeah,
right? Like a lot of this stuff, like no one honestly is probably gonna notice it too much. Besides, like the bug fixes. I guess one thing I mentioned it 2 episodes ago. They added a semtex. Wow,
yeah, realism.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
didn't we look that up? Did they have semtexes back then?
They did. They did. So they get that win.
+1.
Yeah, that's checkmate on their end. Yeah, and I guess these are all gonna be things we'll see in the game, but we'll let you know in episode 54.
Yeah,
how we make out with a lot of this stuff, and then and let us know too what you like, if there's anything in the update that you really notice. Other than just the basic like, oh, we're playing this new map. It's like, yeah, get that.
Yeah.
But like, does the MP40 suck now? Is this gun like insanely good now and it was trash? So yeah, we'll have to go try it out, and then we'll keep you posted on Twitter about it. The big thing that's coming with this update, which I don't think we've really touched upon too much, is the addition of ranked play.
Yeah, we can go into that a little bit later, I think, because right now, you want to go off of what's on the screen right now?
Oh, on zombies right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. We'll jump to that. Zombies, thank God.
Yeah.
A return to form, a return to normalcy with it. And they've got the ray gun in here. I love how that's like the new wonder weapon, even though it's the OG.
Yeah,
back, right?
Now zombies is back. I hope it's an actual map. It should be.
Yeah.
That's what they said it would be.
Yeah, Terra Maldacita. Yeah, I'll go see if there's much that we can find on it. Yeah, this definitely came up from the terrible backlash that came from the original zombies that came out with the game, just being like absolute trash.
Yeah.
And I think that stemmed from it having to be released kind of all of a sudden, wasn't that true that Treyarch, they all of a sudden they had to go and make a zombies mode for the game?
Well, yeah. Well, actually, Treyarch got pulled in afterwards. And Infinity Ward had zombies.
Gotcha.
And then they're like, we need your help, Treyarch. Please come help.
Right.
And Treyarch, like, if you follow COD, they're like another developer, so they're probably in the middle of developing like their own Call of Duty for the next like 2 years. And Infinity Ward's like, come help us. So
now this looks pretty sick, like some of the screenshots that you see of it. Yeah, it's cool. And then there's an Easter egg in here too. It says pick up a shovel and find loot hidden throughout the eastern desert and dig even deeper to uncover all the secrets Terra Maldacita has to offer. I like that.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
We'll be grinding the Easter egg. I wonder how hard it's going to be.
And this guy said, the original map that we had was Dare Ongfang. Was that the map? Yeah. Yeah. And this is facts. There was no Easter eggs. It wasn't traditional at all. It felt so empty and repetitive. Couldn't have said it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it say here? Gateways to new arenas will open, including the Dark Ether itself, and an entirely new location for Vanguard zombies. And it goes into a little bit of the story here. Yeah, it looks like it has an actual story to it. I mean, the other one did as well, but I don't know. I just like that more. Not like
actual zombies.
Yeah, just like it's a formula. Like it's not broken. They shouldn't have done anything different with it.
Yeah,
And plus, I don't know if they're going to carry the same story from Cold War, or if it's going to be like just a separate story, and then maybe at some COD in the future, they're all going to link up.
Yeah, because I'm sure Treyarch got thrown into the loop because they're probably like making their story, and then now they have to come help Infinity Ward,
right?
And it's like, do they bring their story in, or do they just create something new.
Yeah,
or
right.
work off of whatever Infinity Ward had.
Right. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But I remember seeing just a little bit of this. I mean, it looks sick.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting to play zombies on like this engine, because zombies has always been Treyarch. There's no tactical sprint.
Yeah. It's I don't know how the hell it's gonna feel.
Yeah.
Probably very weird.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's gonna be, yeah. Well, like imagine, because like in zombies, like you guys know, if you've played, like you can walk, and that's like a strat in zombies. Like if you're walking, you run faster than the actual zombies.
Yeah, you just kind of like you bring all the zombies. Like if you're training them, you just bring them closer, and then when they get close, then you run around stuff, run around stuff, and all
the
that.
walking mechanic is faster than the actual zombies.
Yeah.
So, like, what is like tac sprint? Are we gonna be just so far away, or are the zombies gonna get like an extra boost of speed?
Yeah, or we're gonna have to disable auto sprint.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna break my controller.
Yeah.
My stick is literally gonna snap in half.
Well, that'd be weird if, like, they just got rid of a mechanic as a whole in zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Nah.
We'll test it.
No, I think if anything, they might they're probably gonna leave it the way it is.
Yeah.
And somehow adjust, so you're not totally running away from the zombies that bad.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, granted, like if you're at full sprint, like you could always outrun them. You know? So, like I said, I don't know if they're going to make it like the same, or they're just going to make the zombies a little bit faster.
Yeah.
I don't know what they'll do. But they got some new things in here, too, with the zombies, like with this new enemy. It looks like he's got 3 heads or 3 masks on him. Zabala the Deceiver, this man. I have no idea. Looks like he's a little punk. I'm going to smoke him. Yeah, I don't know. The Deceiver, I wonder what he does. If he, like, teleports you to, like, different areas of the map, or puts you, like, through portals and stuff, that'd be sick.
Well, yeah, zombies is going to be interesting, because we haven't touched zombies since the game started, besides at one time. Yeah. And we were like, this isn't zombies.
No.
So.
Now, it's got a bunch of cool stuff in here. I don't really know what a lot of this stuff means, like new arenas. I think what they're talking about with that is like the original zombies that we were playing. I mean, obviously they're going to keep that in the game.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just new. That's like all that stuff.
It's new areas where you can unlock and go.
Yeah. And then they got a shield in this game, and the ray gun, which we already talked about, a new story mission. This new objective, sacrifice, I don't know. That thumbnail, that looks like in the last Cold War map. Like, remember when you go to that area where you go turn the power on or whatever?
Yeah.
Or is it turn the power on, or was where, like, Pack-a-Punch was? They were all getting, like, absorbed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a little throwback to Cold War?
Maybe.
Like that. And then I have no idea what these allies and artifacts are.
I think that's part of the...
part of the story.
Part of, like, the game right now. Like, unlocking, like, all the areas and stuff. And
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's what zombies looking like. I mean, I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I'm just excited for like a story again, because I'm sure everybody that's been listening, like that plays zombies, like you haven't touched it either, probably. I'd imagine.
Yeah, I don't know anybody in the zombies community. I mean, granted, it's not like we're super into that.
Yeah,
but I haven't heard anybody rave about the original zombies like being in this game. You know, so it'll be good. It's going to be good too, because like zombies, like having this fully fleshed out story, it's just going to be another good break from the rest of the game. Like we're going to have our multiplayer, then they've got Champ Hill, and then they'll have zombies as well. You know, and then if you really want to add to that too, you could go play Warzone. But I think all those people are all separate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like the community, it's hard to bring all the communities together. It's funny.
Yeah, it's definitely split there.
Yeah, definitely split. Like Warzone players, I mean, I'm sure there's like overlap, like some Warzone players come and play zombies and stuff, but it's like us, like we're multiplayer guys, like we know that. Like if we go and hop into Warzone, like we try, but like we're not hopping in all the time.
No, and because Warzone is like runs like trash on the PS4.
Exactly. I feel like we would be more inclined to play Warzone if we had other people to play with.
That's true.
Like if 2 of you guys like wanted to come and play with us, then we would feel more inclined to go and play just to have fun.
Yeah.
And like multiplayer, we have fun too, but we can play that like by ourselves, and you know, we don't need other people like for us to actually just enjoy the game. Yeah. Warzone, like we need other people.
Yeah, Warzone's good with more than just 2 people. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely a split between the people who play Warzone and then who play multiplayer. Like the Warzone people probably could care less about multiplayer.
Yeah.
And for us too, like the Warzone updates, like I really don't care.
Yeah.
You know? Like I guess the only thing that looks kind of cool from this is there's a new plane. But that's
a new skin for your plane.
Yeah, and that's about it, you know. I was seeing a whole bunch of stuff online. People were talking about this redeploy balloon, what people think about it, and for me, I'm like, well, I've got no idea. Like whatever. It's very whatever to me.
Yeah, I mean, we don't play Warzone.
No,
we're not even like
no.
We don't pretend that we know what's happening. I know it's broken. We do know that it's really broken.
That's where we could all unite.
Yeah, we all can unite. This game is broken.
We can all unite on broken Warzone and broken multiplayer.
Yeah. But I guess now you can transition to what you were talking about earlier, ranked play.
Yeah.
Which we're very excited about because I think we've definitely talked about like a ranked mode in Call of Duty in like the past episodes.
Yeah.
And also, we are the COD Casuals, but we follow competitive and we want, people to get into competitive. And this is a perfect way to transition, people sweats like us to get into competitive,
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, this is what like every year so far in Call of Duty, as long as we've been really playing, the game is always lacking a rank play. Right off the bat, right?
In the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
like
in the beginning,
right when it comes out.
Yeah, it doesn't have it. And that's where a big thing people say, like, look, you need to have a rank play right when the game starts, instead of now, which we're 4 months into the game.
Yeah.
It's coming out. But again, just like with multiplayer, nevertheless, it is here.
Yeah.
And I like that it's a beta. A lot of people were divided on this, being like, what does that mean? Like it's not finished and all that stuff.
That I think I'm going to butt in. This is a really good thing.
Yes.
And also, I will say thank you to Infinity Ward for at least putting out the ranked play earlier than last year.
Yes.
Because Treyarch put it out, like, I don't know if it's their fault or not, but they put it out in like June or July. It was really late.
Way late.
It was like basically the end of the COD life cycle.
So we're getting better.
Yeah,
we're slowly pushing the date back. Maybe next COD it'll come out like December.
Yeah, before the end of the year.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
Yeah,
but no, this definitely is good that it is a beta. Just because that means that it's not going to be like a set in stone thing, and they're just testing it out. Obviously they're going to have everything that is going to make up the game or make up the rank play. Like they were talking about all the different was all the different levels that you can have, or like the different
ranks.
Yeah, how many are there? There's like 7 or
7
8
ranks.
Yeah, 7 of them that you can go into. So it's going to be a pretty standard rank play in that aspect. But then I think they're just going to leave it up to us and to other pros that are going to be using it to make those final tweaks.
Yeah, that's like fantastic that it's a beta, because now like professional players can go in and like test it out and see if they like it, because at the end of the day, like, they know best because they're pros. And then having people that are fans of competitive like us, right, we can test it and see is this worth grinding or not. So we can, there's like some things we can talk about it that that's been out already, like you mentioned the 7 like ranks, right? Which that's fantastic, because that is a lot of ranks, but you can really see like where you fall now compared to other people, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure everybody listening and to this podcast, Call of Duty players, we have big egos.
Yeah.
A lot of confidence too. So playing in rank play will really show like where you are.
Yeah. No, it definitely will. And it spreads it out a lot more. When you have less of them, you definitely get a mixed bag within that level.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
within that rank. So when it's spread out a bit more, you definitely get a better idea and a better sense of who belongs in that rank.
Yeah, exactly. And step 1 already, like, they're giving us ranks to grind. Now we're like getting something out of it to grind.
Yeah. Yeah, and something along with that too that I've seen is getting like titles and emblems and getting some skins and stuff like that. It says for every 5 ranks you achieve, you'll earn a unique emblem and calling card. If you make it all the way to the max rank of 50, you get the exclusive ranked royalty Solange operator skin. Like, it's little things like that. I know some people are kind of iffy about that, like that's not enough to them. For me, that's great. Like,
from what we have now, this is good.
Yeah, exactly. We can't go from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Even though we all want that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we could obviously talk about, we have on here many times before, how we want way more.
Yeah.
But this is a good start, because before you didn't get anything for being in like ranked play. It was basically worthless,
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't show up anywhere else. So if you have cool stuff in the game, like, unique emblem or operators and stuff, then we can go hop back into public matches and show that off, So there's little things like that I like.
Yeah, and like when you're joining a lobby in ranked play, if you have a title or something, like, and other people will hover over your name, they'll be like, oh shit, like this person's this rank.
Yeah.
Like that that's really cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Throws it back to like the old days when you see like a 10th prestige person in your lobby and you're like, oh, this person's really good.
Yeah. It says at the top of the reward schedule, the ranked legend operator skin that I was just mentioning is awarded when you win 25 matches at the master skill division or higher. I like that. Yeah,
like getting cool skins, like making them exclusive to, only ranked play. That will get more people that just play public matches to jump in. You got to incentivize people to jump in and play it. And I know you and I, like, we're really excited about it because, Cold War, they had ranked play, but we played that literally a handful of games, and then we stopped because pubs was more fun, and there was no reason to grind it.
Yeah.
Like, and on top of that, too, like, I don't know if it mentions anything about, like, punishments, but we would play ranked, people would get mad, rage quit, and then it's a 2v4, and then you lost.
Yeah. No, it's true. There was a lot of little things like that just made it pointless, If you were a casual person jumped in, you got annoyed. I mean, it's not your fault, Like, you're playing it how you would play any other game, but they don't let you know, like... I mean, it was later on they ended up patching that, I think, saying you can't leave or there was some punishment for it.
Yeah.
Because, then, someone like you and myself, we'd be trying to play hard, and then have some person who's doesn't know anything about it, and they're like, hey, we'll try it out.
Yeah.
And then they end up screwing us over.
Yeah, and like just leaving the game. Like I don't care if if
no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, leaving the game and screwing us over.
The whole point of ranked is so like new players can come in and like try it out.
Yeah,
but you can't leave the game.
Yeah.
So I hope like if you join a ranked lobby, like it doesn't give you the option to leave.
Yeah.
And if you or if it does give you an option to leave, like you get banned for like X amount of hours or something from ranked. Because I know in Black Ops 2 they did that.
Yeah, or demotion of like your rank.
Exactly. Or both.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, like really make sure that people don't do that. I think it would just be easier just to have it so you can't leave.
Yeah.
That'd probably be just the easier thing to do. And again, they came out with this in Cold War. I think it was a little bit after it was released because people were like us were complaining about it.
Yeah.
And that's why like we're saying it now because not everything from the old CODs, like things that they ended up fixing and learning from the mistakes, they definitely don't always learn from their mistakes,
Yeah.
Like they'll go and add that stuff into this game and you're like, this was a problem in the last game.
Yeah.
And they fixed it and it's still a problem.
Which is why it's good this is a beta. So for everyone that's complaining it's a beta, like
that's
why it's good.
And I think too with the beta, I can't remember where I'd heard it because like Fortnite's still like in beta too.
Yeah.
Like I think it has something to do with. I mean, I could be just talking out of my ass right now, but I think it has something to do with like what they're able to change, like the amount, like the time that they're able to update stuff. Because if it's in a beta, then it's like in that state of they're still making adjustments to it and whatnot. Where if it's like released like as a full on thing, like it's
production.
Exactly, then it's a lot harder to get changes done to it. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I heard on the flank Ben Nassim talking about that, so I take his word for it. I'm pretty sure that's what that means, because again, people were like, what does that mean, beta's not finished? And I'm like, I don't think that's what it means. I think it's more like if there's updates that need to be made, they can make them really quick. Which again, fantastic.
But that's the point of like the beta, so people can test it out.
So they're just gonna keep it there. For as long as it's going on, because there's always gonna be things that are gonna people are gonna nitpick and people are gonna exploit. So overall, I'm super excited for ranked play.
Yeah, I'm excited too, because we'll have like another mode again to like grind out.
Yep.
And we can see how we like stack up against like other people that like go really hard, and this opens up to people that are listening to us, like, come play ranked with us.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we're gonna try hard and stuff, but I'm sure there are people listening to here that are way better than us.
Yeah, probably.
They're gonna be people in ranked that are legit, like, amateur players, and they're trying to go pro, and they're gonna shit on us.
Yeah. No.
We just want to do this for, fun. Like, it's nice to see, like, where we fall.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, obviously, like, we're good in public matches and everything, but when we come across, like, super legit people who don't screw around, it's different. And you want the challenge.
Because it's all teamwork.
Yeah, it is all teamwork.
Yeah. And we'll apologize beforehand if I start screaming at you. Mike, if I scream at you, sorry.
Yeah. No, I think what's going to be good about it, too, like you mentioned, it's just going to hopefully bring in some people from the multiplayer scene. Again, I don't think anybody from Warzone's going to bother with it.
Yeah.
But people who play multiplayer and they want a little bit of a challenge, you can do that. Especially for us, because even when we're playing in public matches, the skill-based matchmaking, it's not super strong.
Yeah.
You really get a mixed bag.
In this game, too, especially, like, if you have a pretty quick reaction time and you can aim well, like, you're already killing the person, like, super quickly.
Yeah.
In, like, Cold War, for example, like, the TTK wasn't as fast. So you could get away with, like, someone sitting in a corner and, like, I run past them, they could kill me or something like that.
Yeah.
In this game, if you're sitting in a corner and I just see a glimpse of you and I just hip fire, you're dead.
Yeah. You simply breathe on that person and they die.
Yeah. So... this game, like in pubs, if you have a decent shot, like you're gonna hit random people that you don't expect.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be interesting to see how it all plays out. Just because again in Cold War, I remember when we went from like public matches to rank play again because the skill base was so high.
Yeah.
In Cold War, like it was so ridiculous that playing public matches was more or less like rank play. To an extent. Like, there was always those people who were that next level of ridiculously good, but it was always a challenge. Like, in public matches, again, I don't want to sound like a total prick, but there's a lot, like, it's not as fun because the competition's not always there.
Yeah, because in Cold War, like, I don't know how they do, like, their skill-based matchmaking, but, like, I also think, too, like, people just enjoyed playing that game more. Yeah. So there were, like, always people that we ran into that were good. Yeah. Like, it was a team of, like, 4 to 6 people always playing against us.
Yeah.
And it would be you and me and then, 4 other randoms playing. So, yeah, obviously it's going to be hard if we're playing against a whole team. But, now with the ranked, like, we can jump into that, and we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If you're joining in ranked, like, don't go in and you get shit on and then just leave.
Yeah.
You gotta realize you're going into like a competitive environment.
Yeah, well, and the thing it's nice too. Again, with more of the skill divisions, like where you get placed, like you'll be placed in a lower levels, and then you can start to grind with people who are like at the same spot as you.
Yeah,
and then just keep working your way up.
And I'm sure you guys know. Well, like we're gonna be placed in like whatever level, right? And there's gonna be other people ranked the same level as us, and they're gonna be like, "You're dog shit."
Yeah,
you're dog shit.
That's how it goes.
You got carried.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be like, dude,
whatever. No, that's how it always goes. That's like what was the real problem I felt in Cold War. I noticed it a little bit with some of the people we'd play with and play against. Like I remember the first game we played. I can't remember the name. Well, what was it? Checkmate. I remember it was the first game we played in Cold War ranked.
Yeah.
And they were horrible. They were so bad, those people. I was like, what in the world? Like,
yeah.
I was like, there's no way. And then we'd play against some other people.
And they're a natural team.
Yeah, and they were like nuts. I was like, what is going,
Yeah.
So now with more people, or with more skill ranks or skill divisions, hopefully that gap is narrowed down quite a bit. Like there's people who are maybe a little bit worse, a little bit better than us and whatever. But there's not going to be this massive discrepancy in skill.
Yeah, exactly. And now, like, since there's, based on, like, what they said about, like, hitting, like, certain levels and stuff, that will help out a lot, like, seeing, like, the data.
Yeah.
Like, where you're placed and, like, the players, like, around you, if they're good or not.
Yeah.
And, like, this is great for us because now we can work, like, on our communication and teamwork and stuff. Because, again, when we play Champion Hill and, like, pubs and stuff, we call out, but we're not like we're not so specific. Like the maps are like so small that we're like, oh, he's bottom mid or he's like your top right train.
Yeah,
we're not running around like Tuscan and we're like, oh, he's top church, bottom church.
Yeah,
he's outside fire. Stuff like that. Like we're actually watching the pros.
Yeah,
we can pretend to.
Exactly.
Like
we can pretend to be like them. Yeah, and you got to work out, like, if you're going to go that hard in it, like we are, really going to be trying, you have to work out, like, that communication.
Yeah.
That's why it's always good to have people to be playing with,
Yeah.
So if you guys want to end up playing with some people, hit us up.
Yeah, exactly. We're just going to hop in and randomly play.
Yeah, and this rank play comes out Thursday.
17th.
Yeah.
So when you guys listen to this, it's already out.
Yeah, and we've been grinding.
Yeah.
And we're probably in the top league. Number one.
Yeah, we're top 250.
Top 250.
We're basically like pros.
Yeah.
At this point.
So, yeah, I don't know if I have much else to say on it other than I'm excited for it. I'm happy that it looks like it's relatively fleshed out. And yeah, they've had some pro input on it too. It seems like, which is good. Yeah, and just the more stuff in this, the more incentive. The better. It's going to appeal to all levels. That's what you want with a good rank play. Is it appeals to everybody? Because at the end of the day, we're all trying to get into this. We're trying to have more fun in like more competitive scene than those who maybe have no idea what the hell competitive is.
Yeah,
it appeals to them too.
Yeah,
if it's too deep a water to jump into, forget about it. Those people who don't know anything about it, they're going to be like, "Well, screw this."
Yeah, exactly. Or the people that think they know too much and they're like, this isn't worth my time.
Yeah. Yes. So this rank play looks like it offers all that stuff.
Yeah, it's promising.
Yeah.
So it appeals to all levels so far.
So thank God.
Yeah, and like it's gonna be fun too. We got to get the TCC like clan going across the board, running into ranked. That would be fun. That would be fun.
Yeah.
And like join up and we can play like every now and then because we're always playing that night.
TCC.
Yeah,
join the clan.
Join the clan.
Yeah,
and if
help us rank up the clan too, please.
Yeah, carry us. Literally, I'm sure there are people listening that are way better than us. If we're playing in rank, just backpack us.
Yeah,
I'll hop on the hill and soak up time.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah,
I will switch up my play style.
Sure. No, so overall, this season 2, from what they have right now, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy they delayed it, even though it was like a whole month and a half to 2 months. Waiting, but we can clearly see like they did a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
the patch notes, like they worked really hard on this.
Yeah,
so I'm glad that imagine if they like put out like a few things.
It'd be trash.
Yeah,
it would just be like what everyone's constantly complaining about.
Yeah,
and rightfully so. So I would hope that they just wait and they take their time with all this stuff. The other thing too, not related to multiplayer. I saw that they're adding in new perks. These 2 perks, Mechanic and Armory.
Yeah.
Do you have anything on those?
So Mechanic and Armory, they're in the game right now, but you couldn't unlock them.
Okay.
And Mechanic is supposed to help with like seeing equipment, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know what Armory is.
Okay. Can you imagine if Armory is just having constant armor on? Huh. No. It's definitely not what it'll be. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when I'm going through looking on this, it's like it's just so much stuff.
Like the notes are crazy long, which that just shows that they did a lot of work.
Yeah.
So
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm excited to jump in tonight and grind and play.
Yeah. No, me too. Me too.
I guess like we can recap, right? Like we're excited for season challenges. We finally have new season challenges to grind and play out.
Yeah, watch them be insanely hard.
We got new maps. Hopefully controls they fixed like
control
the bugs. Hopefully like new maps like get rotated in. Champion Hill is still there.
Thank God.
They didn't remove it, which I'm happy about. And then ranked play.
Yeah. So ranked play, coming out on the 17th, and then I didn't see a date for when Zombies is coming out.
Yeah.
But man, that's just the cherry on top whenever that comes out.
Yeah, exactly, right? And I know, like I said, you were playing Assassin's Creed and like
that's taking a back seat now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was going to go buy like a new single player game. Like I got to wait until
you're going to play Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. I was going to wait until I hit level 200, max everything out in this game and like, then ease up.
Yeah.
Then like go play another game and chill out.
Yeah, no, I'm like that right now. Like I'm getting a little bit burnt out on Assassin's Creed. I've put in so many hours on it right now. So, and obviously with it coming out, the new season, I'm definitely taking a backseat on that. Like Alexios is going to be sitting there for a while.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've been grinding like just challenges in COD in general, just trying to get myself like to play the game more.
Yeah.
To some way to incentivize myself.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited now with all this stuff coming. And who knows, maybe we won't even go back playing single player because ranked is that much fun.
Yeah.
And
that's the goal.
That would be amazing. Yeah. Ranked is that much fun, and we hop on and we have like a lot of people that just want to hop on and play.
Yeah.
And that would be great. And I want to emphasize, we're not trying to go amateur or pro.
No.
Like, so if you're playing ranked with us, we just want to have some fun.
Yeah, we're looking for good competition.
Yeah.
And again, if any of you guys out there are playing and you want to team up with us, join the clan or DM us on Twitter at the COD Casuals. If you aren't following us already, be sure to go do that.
Yeah.
Because then we can just go and link up, We'll play with anybody.
Yeah.
Just shoot us an invite. Let us know.
Yeah, shoot us an invite if we're not busy or if, we're down to play. Like, we'll go and join.
Yeah.
But also, don't be those people. I mentioned this to you. Like, where Mike and I are always in a party together, don't just randomly join up without an invitation.
Yeah.
Well, message us
Have
first.
some class.
It is class. We had this is a side note.
Side note to wrap it on them.
Yeah, Cold War, right? We played with this one dude, and Mike and I we're a duo. We always play together every single night.
Yep.
And it's always after work, right? And sometimes we just want to go and just chill out after work.
Right.
And this one dude in Cold War, he didn't have any boundaries. No boundaries. Like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. No names.
Yeah.
Not dropping any names. But
don't be that guy.
Yeah, we would be sitting in a party, and he would just randomly join the party and just start talking. And for some people, they're probably like, "Oh, what's the big deal?" Well, it's a big deal to us if you and I are having a conversation about the podcast.
Yeah.
We're planning episodes.
Right.
And someone just randomly jumps in. They're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Yeah. No, it's stupid. It's stupid. I don't get why people I don't know. I think it's weird if people do that. Maybe we're the strange people who think
just
that.
Message us.
Yeah,
and
just shoot, hey, you want to party up?
Yeah. More often than not, we're gonna say yes because we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
But if we're because you and I are friends too. Sometimes we just want to chill out and play duos together.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys feel the same way with your friends. You don't want someone
harping on you, spamming you all the time, joining parties.
Yeah, we would play pubs, and this guy would just join our pub.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Well, what the hell are you doing, man?" And then we would leave, and he would follow.
Yeah. Not getting the message.
Yeah, and it got so bad that you and I would have to go offline.
Oh, yeah.
And then he would message us, and he's like, "You still on?"
We're like, nah, bro, we're offline. We can't make it on tonight.
Yeah, we're playing something else.
We're over here playing away.
And then we run into him in a control. We're like, "Oh, shit."
Yo, that's my brother playing, man. That's not me.
Yeah, that's my friend.
That's my friend. Man.
But yeah, don't be that person.
Yeah.
Don't show up uninvited.
On that note, don't be that guy.
Yeah,
right?
don't be that guy.
So, anyway, thank you guys for listening to episode 53. Let us know what you think about the season update. Again, once this comes out, it'll have been out. Rank play been out. We're going to be grinding.
Yeah.
So let us know on Twitter. Let us know in YouTube comments when this gets posted on there.
Yeah.
Again, so since we've got the video going right now.
Yeah, and let us know what do you guys think of the video too.
Yeah.
We still gotta. We just turned the camera.
Yeah, this is the second time doing it.
Yeah.
We're just kind of rolling with it. Let us know what the audio looks like, or what the audio looks like, what the video looks like, how the audio is, all that stuff. And be sure to go to anchor.fm at the COD Casuals. Go follow us on all the platforms there. It's there to listen to on Spotify as well. I mean, literally everywhere. Yep. And then again, now to YouTube. Be sure to check out the Instagram as well, since we're posting there, and I'm sure we're going to be posting too because of the season 2 update stuff. Yeah. And then, of course, on our Twitter to keep up to date with everything that we're posting there.
Everything. And again, just want to reiterate, thank you to everyone for 1 year. I know today we posted the 1 year episode, and we got a lot of feedback.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Yeah, it was
really
great.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good to see that people are listening to us, and I'm sure a lot of people probably realize damn, dude, it's been a whole year already. That's what I think. When I made that post, I was like, damn, dude, it's a whole year doing this.
It's been a whole year, and it's cool to see too. There are other people like us that just they do the same exact thing as us.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and that's who we were trying to reach out to. So every single one of you who listens, we can't thank you enough. It means the world to us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's
and
huge.
Again, like our friend group, like we're the only ones that play video games, which is really weird.
Yeah,
we're the only ones.
It's weird.
Like we don't have a friend group that plays video games together.
Yeah,
we used to, and then everyone like grew up, I guess, besides us.
Yeah. No, it was funny. We went out. We went out to dinner on Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, and it was you, me, and one of our other friends. We asked him, we're like, "Bro, what do you do?
Yeah,
like, what do you do, bro, when you're not like working or it's like the weekend, like no sports?"
Yeah,
and he's like, "I just like watch videos and like movies."
Yeah, yeah.
And he's not even videos. He's not even a YouTube guy. He just watches like movies and TV.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you should go play games or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like you guys know, if you guys are gamers, like. Especially during quarantine, like I wondered what people did, like that don't play video games.
Movies,
like
Netflix was their lifeline.
Yeah, there's only so much though. You can just you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
I get burnt out. I get burnt out for sure.
Well, like I'm sure there's someone that's watched everything on Netflix.
Yeah, there's maybe one guy.
Like you can't like. There's only so many shows.
Yeah, there's gonna be some like documentary made about that guy on YouTube.
Yeah,
he's seen every single thing.
Yeah. And when you're playing video games, you get to play with other people.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you get a community.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just like hanging out and playing something.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Watching TV or like watching a movie by myself, I'm like,
you're literally you're sitting there by yourself.
Yeah, I'm vegging out.
Yeah, not doing anything.
Yeah. What they could be doing is they could be listening to our podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit better, right?
And then hopping into Trio Champion Hills with us.
Exactly. So, anyway, though, guys, we plugged all the socials again, and with this season 2 coming up, if you want to go and play with us, shoot us a message on Twitter or any of our socials. You know, Twitter we're really active on. Just DM us on Twitter. We'll go and join the clan MATCC. Join us up. Yeah. So then we can go and we see your name, and then if you want to go play with us while we're online, go do it.
Yeah, you can add us on PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly.
We're on Play.
We're on PS4.
PS4.
We've been found out.
Ancient.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, on that note, do you have anything else to add?
No. Yeah. I think we're good.
All right, perfect. So, guys, this has been episode 53 of the COD Casuals. We're your host, Mike.
I'm Justin.
And we'll see you in 54. Take it easy, guys.
Peace. See ya.